大家好，我係英國駐廣州總領事何仲雅。Welcome to the brand new and very beautiful Rosewood Hotel here in Guangzhou, and I'm delighted today to be able to introduce two wonderful chefs, the world-renowned Ken Hom, who kind of bears no introduction, but actually will be saying a lot about your many, many achievements during the course of our time together today, and also Richard Hilton, who is the head chef here at the Rosewood Hotel in Guangzhou. So today we also wanted to have a celebration of British food.
Absolutely.
So Ken, you've worked for a long time in the UK and are very much a household name in the UK. Richard, you come from the UK and have kind of trained in the UK. I'm obviously a Brit, but you're also a Great Campaign ambassador. And so the Great Campaign celebrates the best of British across lots of different sectors. But you're particularly focused on food, of course, and promoting kind of British food.
What a lot of people don't realize that also why British food not only is tasty, but the fact that it's traceable and safe. And that says a lot these days.
Yeah.
It's nice to know what you're eating comes from a good place, and that traceability is one of the great things that British food can brag about.
Yeah, that very high quality.
Right.
And I'm excited but very nervous today that I'm getting a cookery lesson from these amazing men. Cooking is not my strong point. I'm very much an appreciator of food, but I'm very much an eater rather than a producer of food. So what we've done today is we've brought Ken to Guangzhou in particular because Ken is known throughout the Western world as somebody who has brought Chinese cooking to the West and has really opened our eyes in the West to the opportunities of Chinese cooking, and that it's not just something that you also have to buy, you can produce it yourself, and actually it's something that you get a wok and you can make it at home. So we're going to turn that around a little bit today, and we're going to have a fusion dish which is cheese wonton. So bringing cheese, which is something very close to our hearts in the West. Certainly I've eaten far too much cheese in my life and continue to do so. But cheese wontons, so a fusion of both Western and Chinese cuisine.
And I thought, something like this is a good way to introduce a non-cheese eating public to something that they know. They know wontons, but they don't know cheese.
In some ways I wish I had never known cheese, because then I wouldn't have to do so much exercise. But cheese is one of those things in life that I can't live without because it's so good. What we've got today is Lancashire cheese.
Yes, it's quite mild, so you don't want something too sharp. You want a little bit of pepper on it, and they're chopping some spring onion, and you just take that. It actually doesn't need a lot of seasoning, simply because the cheese itself is quite tasty. And I mix it with a sort of Chinese mix, spring onions, fresh coriander, some leeks. I think if somebody Chinese made this, they said, it tastes Chinese, but from Lancashire.
So I have a one-year-old little boy, and cheese is one of his favourite things. And it's also very handy when you're preparing a meal for him. To give him little blocks of cheese to keep him busy while I'm preparing some food. And cheese, of course, very good for the calcium, for the growing bones. So for children, also very.
This is something I discovered in the UK or in Europe and France, which has fantastic cheese. And all you have to do is just take that, and if this cheese is a bit dry, you can just pull that together like that. So this is something most Chinese would recognize. Things don't have to be very complicated, especially people are so busy these days. They want to make something really quick and easy. We're here in Guangzhou, so one of the things I grew up with is wonton soup, which I think is fantastic. It's comfort food. What I love about this is you can buy the wonton skin. It's better than making it from scratch. Okay, and what you simply do is just take this into the water to just poach them. This is something that you could actually serve at receptions with a little bowl of soup. The wontons, which is like ravioli, and people love that. You just poach them like that, and you put them in the hot soup with a little bit of coriander. This is really as easy as pie.
I'm not sure I can make pie.
The Great Bake Off.
Yeah, Great British Bake Off is probably not mine.
Is to take good food that has taste, as you say, full of vitamins and that's good for you,
Yeah.
and make it into something savory and delicious, but easy.
Cheese definitely makes everything taste better.
Absolutely.
We also are bringing into China now lots of different products from
Yes.
the UK. Products such as crisps. Last week they also announced that the UK was the biggest exporter of pork into China. And at the moment there's kind of not so much pork to go around. And so
Exactly.
more and more British pork is coming into.
We try to do as much as we can possible. I mean, nowadays it's becoming more and more products available, like you mentioned about the pork.
Yes.
And again, obviously, beef being available very soon, this will be something which will heavily feature on our menus as well.
And again, this thing about what makes British pork so attractive is that it's traceable. Where is it from? Who makes it? There's many ways you can do this. I love this sort of a chili rib. Take a little bit of rice wine. It's funny, Joe, when I was doing my first series, can you imagine in '84? You weren't even born.
I was.
I-
Just about.
Soy sauce, just putting a little bit of pepper, and just a little bit of corn flour here, and then we're ready to go. And what is nice about this kind of cooking also, you don't need to marinate this a long time. So you can come home from work and do this. I remember when I was first doing my first series, they had never seen cooking like this before, and they said, we can't see your input with all the." And this is what is really lovely about, especially British pork. It's tender and actually it's very sweet. This is what I don't think people realize how delicious British pork can be. This is what I love about making dishes like this. And the older I get, the more sort of complicated dishes.
We take the spoon and dive into the cheese wontons.
Right.
Oh wow. I'm going to try and eat this without getting it all over me.
I think it's important that if you could taste the cheese, that's...
You can. You can definitely taste the cheese. It's very, very good. Whole sick. Whole
Oh,
sick. Whole sick. Whole sick. So my ability to use chopsticks has increased significantly during that time, but I'm still nothing compared to a Chinese person who I think can hold chopsticks like right at the end and pick up huge pieces of meat without dropping them all down them.
See, we learn that as children because when you're hungry, you don't have that option. You better learn.
Would you use chopsticks to lift this?
Yeah, no, because it's a big piece. Actually, that's too big to be lifted, so I would take the fork and then...
So thank you so much for joining us here today at the Rosewood Hotel here in Guangzhou. We've had a wonderful time sharing with you some options for how to cook British food, in this case pork and cheese, and we really would like to encourage you. So from me and from Richard and from Ken, please do get out there and try some British food because British food is great.
Food is great.